it's Kennedy DeFrancesco here again with another video, this time on struggles and successes. Now, all of us are college students and all of us are fully aware of the different struggles we hold in our lives. I'm here to tell you that these struggles can oftentimes lead to different sort of successes. It's just all in the mindset of how you deal with these types of struggles. Philosopher Seneca, who is a Stoic philosopher, actually says that we as humans are cursed by our greatest blessing, and that is of our free thinking mindset, or being able to think for ourselves. He makes an example of an animal getting scared or being afraid of something and running away. This animal doesn't think back to that particular situation over and over again. They just go about their day and they're over with the bad situation and they are able to have peace. Us as humans, however, go through these scary struggles or fears, and we are often faced with constantly thinking about that fear or struggle throughout the rest of the day or even days to come, honestly. And I'm here to say that that is not necessary. He says that the wise man is able to overcome these struggles by thinking back and thinking of all the things he has learned from that situation and just moving on with his life. And while the unwise man, he says, constantly thinks about that situation and all the negative impacts on it and just constantly dwells and has anxiety from that sort of situation. There's really no need. Why do we put this on ourselves? Existentialist philosopher Stoicism says, man only likes to count his troubles. He doesn't calculate his happiness. Essentially what this means is that we really dwell on the negative instead of focusing on the positive. And as human beings, we are capable of so much positivity. It is kind of ridiculous that we often focus on so much negativity. For a personal example I want to give, I have often struggled with public speaking. I personally used to have absolutely no problem with public speaking, and then given one high school class I took where I had to recite a full 3-page address given by John F. Kennedy and almost passing out, I've often truly, rudely, and crudely criticized myself on any performance I've given in the public speaking area. Oftentimes I will get up there and just completely blank out, not know what to say, though I'll keep talking. I oftentimes get down and I'm like, oh, this was awful, I should have done it so much better. Sometimes even weeks, months, years, I still think back to specific speeches or experiences I've had getting up and talking and just kind of ridiculing myself for not having the best speech ever. And that's kind of ridiculous. Everybody gets nervous doing public speaking. Everybody gets up there and is like, oh, that happens to everybody. So why do I constantly go back and keep thinking about all the things I did wrong? What is my purpose in that? We all deal with it. That's what I'm trying to say here. We all deal with struggles. Whether they be huge, massive scale struggles or something as silly as public speaking, we all deal with the idea of struggles. And we can look back like I did in my public speaking and just completely ridicule myself just over and over and over again. Or we can do as Seneca says and pick up, think of what we can do better, and move on with our lives. The Stoic idea of getting up and moving on, given the past undesirable circumstance, is very crucial to our lives. We often dwell on negative factors, and even though these struggles do hold keys to preventing them in the future and keys to doing better, we often don't look upon those. We just think of what went so horribly wrong and just dwell on that, when there's really no need to do that. We, like I said, are capable of so much positivity. There's so much that we do wrong that we can take away from and learn from it and be able to overcome that and do better. What I'm trying to say is that everybody struggles. We are capable of overcoming these struggles, and there's absolutely no need to dwell on these struggles for as long as we do. We have to train our minds to be able to overcome thinking about all these negative impacts of these struggles, take away the good aspects, and turn them into successes. I challenge all of you to kind of do this, like, in your lives, just even in, like, little moments, like a stupid public address. Think of all the positive things that have come out of that experience, and think of beneficial ways that you can do to prepare yourself for the next situation. I think this is super effective for everybody to do, and will increase our positivity for the future. We all got this. You guys got this. Go out and do it.